Well, hello everybody. It's Dr. Hank and welcome to Agent Wealth Success. And you know what we do here? We help agents and real estate agents and brokers to increase their business, to increase their wealth, and we always have just the cutting edge people and thoughts and ideas, and we're up to speed, like up to the moment speed of where the world is and how to be able to adjust that with that to our advantage. Because really, all these things that we've had. Are just changes. And so if you just look at the world as, hey, we've had a lot of changes, and with every change, there are opportunities, and we've had big changes, which means there's big opportunities. And that's why I am so honored and pleased to have with us my guest, Karen Albert. And Karen, good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning, Dr. Hank. Always such a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you for the
Well,
opportunity.
well, thank you. And I appreciate out of the two pictures, you're always the best looking out of those.
I don't know. You're a close second.
And Karen is behind yourcurtain.com, and I always embarrass her when I share the good news about her, but she really is, for especially in real estate, that she is the guru of social media, the expert of social media. And like if you go up to like on Facebook on my business page, which is Agent Wealth Success, also under Dr. Hank site, then you'll see my site there, and it says that page. And Karen, of course, did it all. And in fact, what we're doing right now is because of Karen. And what we're doing right now, we're actually right now we're live on Facebook Live. We're also live on YouTube. It's also automatically recording on YouTube. And all of that is because it's a service called StreamYard. So StreamYard.com. And of course, who gave me that idea? Who knows? Who's up to speed on not only social media, but everything else? Karen. And so today is going to be a special day because, like I say, it's always up to speed and up to the moment, literally. And Karen's going to share with us, and I encourage all of you, as I always do, write it down, and then afterwards review it, identify what you think is the most important. Inspired action. I just don't want you to do action. I want you to be inspired and say, hey, that's a good idea, and then you'll be on your lighted path. But today, Karen's going to share with us the 10 ways. I mean, this is it, the 10 ways to stay relevant, okay, in today's changing world, and to be top of mind. And of course, I love that, to be top of mind and top of heart with other people using social media. So with that, Karen, I'm going to give it to you. You share your screen, whatever, and give us all the good news in order to build our business and wealth, girl.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. And so definitely, as Dr. Hank was saying, and the joys of us at the stay-at-home order, I am from home. So you get to hear my gardener outside at the same time. So that this is live, right? So as Dr. Hank was saying, you definitely want to take some notes. I'm going to be giving a lot of really great information here. And I just kind of want to preface all of this before I kind of launch into the teachings, is that we are at a really unprecedented time here, right? So what we want to make sure that we are aware of is, one, this is kind of an unprecedented time for us to be using social media. Quite frankly, I mean, it really is a time where Facebook even is seeing unprecedented volume of usage, because it's really
we got to be virtual, right? We got to be virtual, and this is the platform.
Right, exactly. So I'm trying to get can you see this?
Oh yeah, here, let me see. I think I need to add it, and let me just see if I can add to stream. There we go. Great.
Cool. Okay, fantastic. All right. So let's see. So one of the things, let me hop back over to us talking. No, does that look okay, or does that look kind of weird?
Yeah, that doesn't look good. Yeah,
That looks kind of weird.
where it was. It's
Okay. All right, we'll go back here. How's that?
Yeah.
So, all right, we got it. Technology.
Yay.
So it's really, like I was saying, is Facebook is seeing unprecedented traffic right now because of the millions that have been ordered to stay home, right? So knowing that, it's really such an incredible opportunity for all of us to be looking at and coming up with creative ways to get in front of that particular audience that's kind of has nothing better to do at the moment, is sort of stuck at home. But the thing that I really want to preface in all of this, and what I'm going to talk about, are tools that you can be using today, not just social media, but tools that you can be using to kind of support your interest and desire of using social media to get in front of and staying relevant sort of in this, COVID-19 market, is that now is not really the time to be asking people to be going into their pocketbook. We really need to be very mindful of our message and really coming from a place of contribution. And so one of the first things that I kind of talk about with my clients right now is kind of coaching them on, let's not just be using social media to kind of make it all about us, which really we should never do anyways. We really need to be catering to the community that we want to, attract and engage. So what we want to be thinking about is, what is it that is possibly going to have the most interest in the community out there? And it doesn't really have to do or be related specifically to real estate. And one of the things that I always recommend is we could sit here and kind of guess all day long, what is it that the community is really having a need for or an interest in right now? But I'm going to show you a couple of tools that you can use that will actually help you to kind of eliminate that guesswork. So I'm going to be kind of going through, there's these top 10. So the first one is, there's 2 sites that you can use that will help you actually do some keyword research to kind of find out what is the public searching for at the moment. What do they have the biggest need for? And I'm going to hop over to my browser window here, so hopefully you guys can see that. So there is a plugin that I have on my browser. It's right up here, and it's called Keywords Everywhere. So you can install this onto your plugin. Go to keywordseverywhere.com. It used to be a free tool, but actually now it's paid, but it costs like next to nothing to use it. Like, you can put in $10 and have several 100,000 searches available to you. But what I want to show you, what happens is, when you use Keyword Everywhere, when you get that plugged in, you can come into your search box and let's just search for like stay at home, and you'll start to see what happens when we do this particular search is, let me go back up here. Come on. It's like not kicking in on me. You gotta love this. There we go. So you see what happens here, that there's a number right underneath here. This is giving me the volume of people on a monthly basis that are searching for the words stay at home.
And where is that? Is that national or?
So it's national. So in Keywords Everywhere, it is going to be global. So you can either do worldwide or you can do just United States. So either one. The settings that I have is in United States.
Sure.
But it's also kind of helpful too, because you can see down here on the right-hand side, it also gives you other keywords to look for. So stay-at-home order Florida, right? So that's a high one. If you're in Florida, there's 3,600 people a month that are searching for that. So this is a great tool I use this all the time, not just for this particular period of time that we're going through, but it really kind of just helps eliminate what are people possibly searching for right now, so that you can start to maybe build content that's going to be more relevant to what the people have the highest demand for. So Keywords Everywhere is a great tool. The other one is this tool called answerthepublic.com. This is a great one. Answerthepublic.com.
Okay.
Yep. And so I'm going to type in the word real estate, for example, and I'm going to hit search. And what this does is this actually then breaks it down into the different types of the specific words. So will, how, why, who, and then you can see what people are searching for. So will real estate crash? Will real estate prices go down? Will real estate prices fall? So this is right here. This is the top keywords that people are searching for with respects to real estate. So this is a great way to just kind of let's get out of our own head and stop assuming what people are searching for. And these are great blog article topics, right? If you know that there's a high volume people, maybe not in your backyard, but the chances are if it's nationwide, the people in your backyard are probably pretty curious about that as well.
Give a number. I can't see the real detail on that, but does it?
Yeah, you can drill down. Exactly. Yep. So this is one wheel that gives you certain information, and then you get the prepositions here.
Okay.
So can, without, to. So you can kind of see, which preposition you want to kind of focus on, and then look at building some related blog articles. Because again, it's all about taking away the assumption of it all, right?
Yeah.
So that's number one, keywordseverywhere.com or answerthepublic.com. So those are two really great ones. And then the next one is coming from a place of really being someone that's going to show up right now to educate and inform the community. So kind of staying in the same theme of that. If you do find some great blog articles, and maybe you're not a great writer and you're kind of thinking, I can come up with topics, but I may not be the best to write about it. So there's two sources that I love to use, and Fiverr obviously is a great source. So if you guys aren't familiar with that,
how do I spell that?
It's Fiverr.com.
Okay.
So I'm on the website right now, and you can see that you can find graphic designers here, digital marketing. So here's writing, so articles and blogs. So you can click on that, and you can get anything. Look at the prices, $35, $20, $15. So you can even go and look at what some of these writers have written in the past, and basically send them the content that you want, and they'll write an article for you as well. Really great, reasonable resource, and they turn it around usually in a couple of days. So Fiverr is a great one. And then pinpointlocal.com is another one where you can give them the information and they'll write the blog article. And not only will they write the blog article, but they'll also create about 4 or 5 actual social media posts that are relevant to that blog article as well. So you'll have blog articles and some social media posts to go along with it.
Tremendous. Just love it.
And then in addition to kind of staying with that educate and inform, the other thing we all know is videos, right? Like we're doing here. It's incredibly powerful. And I'm really excited because just recently, literally within the past week or two, YouTube launched what we're calling its, let me go over here. So it launched its video builder, and this was a tool that YouTube was going to launch, and it was only going to make it available for its big influencer, high subscriber channels. But because of this current climate that we're going through, it actually released it to all businesses. Wow. And this is a really high quality type of a tool that you can use to make like almost commercial quality videos. So they've got tons of templates that you can use. And literally, so yeah, April 14th, they just launched it. So what you want to go to your YouTube channel, and in the settings, there is an area where you can you have to request it, right? So you got to fill out the form and ask for them to basically activate it. I just recently got activated, so I'm excited to kind of jump in there and see what can be built from that. But that's a really great way for you to start using a tool that can really help you.
It's free, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's free.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So watch out for my future. I'm going to be doing probably a whole how-to video on the best way to use that. So that'll be on my Behind Your Curtain YouTube channel for sure.
Where would we go to get your YouTube channel?
Behind Your Curtain.
Okay.
Go on YouTube.com. Yep, and search for Behind Your Curtain.
Videos. Awesome.
Yeah. I've got tons of how-to social media videos on there there. So make sure if you're watching this, you go on there and subscribe.
Okay.
And then also staying in alignment with that educate and inform is, so you know, let's say you've done some keyword research, you find some topics that are of high interest to the public, you write some blog articles, and maybe you create a video. Now we have this really great tool that is available to us through Facebook that we can go into and actually schedule our Facebook and Instagram posts. So I'm going to hop over into Facebook now, and Facebook has something that's called Creator Studio. So the way that you get there is you just do facebook.com/creator Studio. And this Creator Studio has actually been around for a while, but what it allows you to do is create and schedule your Facebook posts. So you can upload videos, you can go live, you can do all the things through Creator Studio, so you can actually do your posts. But the thing that I love about Creator Studio, what they just launched, is if you have a Instagram business page and you have your Facebook business and your Instagram business connected to each other, now you can actually schedule your Instagram posts. Which you've never been able to do that before. We had to go on our mobile device, right? And we had to actually go through the app and push our Instagram. But now through Creator Studio, you can create an Instagram post. And when you create the Instagram post, you have the opportunity then to give all the information, the emojis, the hashtags, the location. The cool thing is if you do add content, you can actually pull from a post that you already did on your Facebook page. And if you were to go right here in the bottom right, it's a little grayed out, but there's a drop down arrow, and that'll give you a calendar. So you can literally schedule your posts not only to your Facebook business page, but now you can schedule it to your Instagram business page as well. So that's a big plus. I was very excited about that, but that just gives you another great way of, you know, if you kind of want to think about creating the content, create some blogs, create some videos, maybe go live, and then use the Creator Studio to be able to schedule and drip this content out over the next several days by scheduling it on Facebook and as well on your Instagram.
Hey, Karen, I have a question on with Instagram. Can you just talk for a minute on why do we need to be on Instagram? Like, you know, they're big, they're millennials, you know, whatever. What do you have to share with us about that?
So Instagram is owned by Facebook, and it is the majority of real estate agents, the two platforms that are the best for them to be on are Facebook and Instagram. I also recommend LinkedIn, but that's a different kind of, you know, strategy. But in terms of wanting to get content in front of a consumer is Facebook and Instagram. And Instagram, you don't want to discount being on Instagram because they just did a recent study that 65% of individuals are going on Instagram looking for businesses. So you don't want to miss out on that 65%. And the thing with Instagram is that the way that I kind of compare the two with the difference between Facebook and Instagram is that Facebook is a platform and a community that is very engaged. Like they'll comment, they'll share, they'll reach out to you, send a private message, they'll give you reviews. They're very engaging in Facebook. Instagram is really the billboard that you see every day as you're driving to work on the highway. That's going to be like connecting and building that relationship where they're going to actually talk to you that much on Instagram. Right. But it's really keeping your brand very visible, very top of mind, and in front of a community that has interest in what it is that you have to offer.
Yeah, what was that 65% again? How do you?
They're going on to Instagram and looking for businesses.
So like out of for one person where they're looking more time for a business is Instagram versus any other place, 65%?
Well, there's still a much higher percentage on Facebook. And you also have the opportunity of getting your content in front of a community on Facebook that is going to, like I was saying, be much more engaging with it. So the higher percentage is Facebook. but Instagram, being owned by Facebook, right? So you know that Facebook is definitely going to kind of show you some love on Instagram because you've got the algorithms that are all kind of working together with the same objective of making sure that you're using all of the platforms and areas of the platform that.
So what is the 65% again? What is that number? 65% of what?
Of individuals are going onto Instagram and they are looking for businesses.
Okay, so 65% of the people that are on Instagram are looking for businesses. Is that how I say that? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah. Okay, so number 5 on our top 10 is staying in alignment with sort of the educate and inform. Is what we're doing now is Facebook Live, right? But here's the fun thing with Facebook is I'm actually going to hop over to my Facebook and I'm going to go to my business page because there's the new feature, and you've probably seen people doing this a lot more now, especially with the stay-at-home order, is in addition to going live on Facebook, you can also do what's called a watch party. And so a watch party allows you to take any videos that are not even necessarily yours, any video that's on Facebook anywhere, and you could basically create a watch party of all of those videos. It's a great opportunity also for if you as an agent have ever done any type of videos in the past that have been educational or informative. This is a great time for you to bring a resurgence of exposure to those videos by simply doing a watch party. So when you are on your business page, you can click write a post and then you get some options that show up down here. And one of the options is a watch party. So when you click on watch party, it pulls up. You can search for a specific video. You can search for a particular business page. This is videos that the algorithm is recommending for you. These are videos that you've watched in the past. These are videos from your business page. These are all the lives that have been done most recently in Facebook. If you've saved any.
Could I do an open house on this? I have a video and an open house and then do a watch party on it. And is there a time, like how do people sign up or how does that work?
Yeah, what happens is, so if let's say we go to my videos, right, and I add that I'm gonna add this how-to video on the Creator Studio, and then I also did this using a social sharing tool. So I'll add these two, right? So you can add as many videos into the queue, into the watch party queue that you want. And when you hit done, then you can basically start typing whatever it is that you want to say about it. And then you'll see down here, these are the videos that I have in the queue. I can go back and add more videos or whatever. The minute I hit post, my Facebook community is going to get broadcast. Facebook is going to broadcast out that I have now started a watch party. And so anybody can hop in at that time and start watching that video with you. So the difference in when you're doing a Facebook Live, you are the entertainment, right? So you and I right now, we are the entertainment. If we decided after this is over to do a watch party, then the Facebook Live that's being watched is the entertainment, but we're just the moderators. Does that make sense? So we're in there, we can do.
I need to be there though. I need to be there and be doing the watch party. So I'm the moderator of the stuff that I did before.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody starts chatting and you could chat with them. You can actually even go live in a watch party. So that's kind of cool, right? Okay. Yeah. So the watch party is just a great opportunity. You can even invite people. So once the watch party has started, it'll broadcast out, but you can also go in and invite specific people to it after it's launched. You can also let people suggest other videos that maybe they want you to add. So the thing is you could watch a 5-minute video and then it'll literally just start playing the next one, however many, you've added into that. Yeah. This is such a great opportunity to kind of bring a resurgence of exposure and visibility to anything that you've done in the past.
So what kind of video? Does it have to just be a Facebook Live video, or could I take a YouTube video?
It has to be a video that's in Facebook.
Yeah.
So if you have a YouTube video and you can actually, if you have the original video, right, you can upload that directly to your Facebook business page, and then you'll have it available for you to choose in and add to the queue of the watch party.
Oh, cool. Okay, fantastic. Sweet.
Yeah. So that's a really great. So the other number 5, right, is you can go live like we are here, but now through watch parties, you could actually go back to your old videos and look to see if there's a party that you might want to have with that.
I love parties.
Yeah, so we'll have a watch party of this one after the fact, right?
Cool.
Yeah. We'll bring our summer cocktails. So up till now, the first 5 things we've talked about is really educate and inform. Now I want to talk about the fact that in addition to showing up right now as someone that can be looked at as an educator and someone that cares about keeping us informed, it's really important to be nurturing the relationships that you have with businesses. I really do believe that the way that we sort of show up right now in this uncertain economic climate is really going to play a big part as to how we continue to be perceived once we come out the other end of all of this. And so again, kind of going back to my initial point of, this is really not the time to be asking people to go into their pocketbook, but it's a really great time to nurture the relationships that you have. And so one of the ways that is the most powerful way for you to be able to do this right now is there's an area of your Facebook business page. So I'm going to hop over back to my Facebook business page. And on your business page, when you are on your home tab, we're going to scroll down to the right-hand side, and you're going to see this section on the right, and it's going to give you number of followers and post reach. And here's this link right here that's called See Pages Feed. So I'm going to click on my Pages feed. And when you go to Pages feed, you are the only one that can see this page as a Facebook administrator. What this allows you to do is this allows you to see posts from other business pages that your business page has liked. So not me, Karen Liz Albert, the Facebook person, but me behind your curtain, the business page owner. So here's the strategy that I want you to think about right now as a real estate agent, how you show up in supporting those businesses that are in your local area. So think about your restaurants that might be struggling right now. The chances are that they're posting on their business page exactly what it is that they need from you to help the community to help them to survive. Maybe they've got free delivery. Maybe they got special orders going on right now. So now is the time for you to be liking, click this green button, search for the business pages. So let's search for Dr. Hank, right? So here's your page. So I'm clicking on you and I hit save. Now this is going to refresh, and I've already liked your page. It's going to refresh, and if you had done any newer posts, I would see those posts all show up here. So this allows you to take all of the posts from all of these local businesses, and you'll be able to see them all right here in one single feed. So you can like and comment and share onto your business page. And the beautiful thing about working in your pages feed is that you're always going to be operating as your business. So there'll never be a threat of, oh, am I liking as Karen Liz Albert, the Facebook person, or am I liking as my business? So right now you want to be doing everything as your business. So search for those local businesses, connect, like their business page, and come into your pages feed on a daily basis and really start supporting these other businesses, liking and commenting, because the engagements that you do onto their posts is actually going to help their posts start to get more engagement and visibility, because it's that whole algorithm.
Right.
Activity and engagement. So that's another really powerful way for you to kind of nurture your businesses. And then another way of kind of nonstop nurturing is if we look at how do we do the same thing with Instagram. So in Instagram, the most effective strategy that is simple for you to focus on right now is all about hashtags. So think about what are the hashtags that are going to be very relevant. One, you can find all the hashtags that are, hashtag your geographical area for sure. And think about the hashtags that might be relevant to those local businesses as well. And just start to follow all of those particular hashtags, because as you follow those hashtags, you're going to start to see all of the posts show up on your newsfeed in Instagram that are related to that particular hashtag, right?
Got it.
So geographical area is probably going to be the most important and helpful, because the majority of the people in Instagram that are using, I'm in hashtag Denver. So the majority of people that are using hashtag Denver in their posts, 90% probably live in Denver, right? So I'm going to see posts show up from people that are in my geographical backyard, which is going to help me to see posts that I can then like and comment and share and start to support them through Instagram as well. And if you're ever wondering, which hashtags are you currently following today, you can go to your bio page, which is what we're looking at here, and click on the following. And by default, it'll give you people, but you can click on hashtags. So this is all of the hashtags that I'm following. So you might want to kind of go through this, and maybe if you're following a bunch that don't necessarily really help with your strategy of wanting to stay very visible, then you might want to unfollow, or definitely make sure that you're following the ones that are in your relevant to your geographical area. And then you also have this exact kind of very similar strategy is also available to you following hashtags in LinkedIn. So LinkedIn just recently added hashtags to their functionality. And so kind of same, very similar type of concept. If you're more active in LinkedIn and that's kind of where you want to be more active and involved in nurturing your professional relationships and businesses, then start to follow those hashtags that are either the hashtags of the businesses or the hashtag of your geographical area. Also, if there's a profession that you've really wanted to focus on, look at your wife is showing up right here at the first.
Hey, on that, your geographical area, are you saying you actually put in hashtag your geographical area, or do you do hashtag Denver or hashtag Dallas?
Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, hashtag Denver, hashtag Dallas, right? Hashtag Los Angeles, exactly. Yeah. And when you are on your home tab on LinkedIn, when you scroll down on the left-hand side panel here down at the bottom, there is this whole followed hashtags here. So if you haven't started to follow any hashtags, then you may not see any here. But the simplest way is to just come up to the search box and do hashtag. So let's say Dallas, right? So you've got hashtag Dallas, Texas, Dallas TX, Dallas real estate. I would be following all 4 of these. And the way that you do that is you just click on it, and then it's going to give you the option to follow. So you just click the follow button, and now you're following it. But the nice thing with following hashtags is that your news feed now will show you posts regardless of whether you're connected with them or not on LinkedIn. But all it's showing you are the posts that actually contain the hashtag that you're following. Not only does it give you an opportunity to maybe follow the businesses that you want to nurture in your community, it gives you visibility into other business owners that maybe you didn't know about that you want to connect with in your community. So that's another great way of strategically, following, because a lot of us may have a lot of contacts in our LinkedIn community, and maybe we're not really able to just strategically look at posts that are related to either the businesses that we really want to focus on nurturing or the geographical area that we really want to be very kind of on top of what's going on. So the hashtags is another really powerful way of doing that. And then the next 2, really Zoom and 9 and 10, is think about using tools that will allow you to connect with your community. So like what I've been doing is I blasted out an email to all my clients, and I just said, look, hey, I just want to make sure you're okay. And every Wednesday at noon Mountain, I'm going to be on Zoom. We're not going to talk business. I'm not pitching you. I just want to give this an opportunity for everybody to come together.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's been great. You know, sometimes I've got only a couple that show up. Sometimes I've got a dozen. But it's been really kind of fun too, because my clients have also now kind of met each other.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like, oh, you live here, I live there. And that, like, there's actually like been some great synergy that's happened as a result of that. And that's just, you know, opening up an opportunity for you to be available to your community. No agenda.
Yeah, and on Wednesdays, Wednesday at noon Central Time, that is, you're on Mountain, so you're an hour before, but
yeah.
That I have health, wealth, and success, and that just has to do with everybody from kids to, you know, adults, whatever, just to see what are the 3 steps for me to have health, wealth, and success, because that's on the top of people's mind. And we've just had a glorious time. You know, we're singing in it, and and we open it up too. It's not just, you know, me with my teaching. That is, hey, questions do you have? How can we help? You know, what's your concern? And, you know, let's get some answers and solutions. So, yeah, it's really fun. And, you know, it's not only good for, just, you know, for you to be a top of mind, top of heart, but it's actually good for you too, you know, by going out and connecting with people. We all want to be connected. So, of course, I love that one, Karen.
Especially right now, right? Yeah, absolutely. And I love that you're doing that, Doctor. It's great.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be very interesting to see what transpires once we sort of come out, and how much I think that the country has really started to embrace this virtual form of communicating.
Yeah.
I think it's going to still stay pretty popular.
Yeah, I think so. What was number 9 is like connect with on Zoom, and number 10
on Zoom. And then the other thing too is that I have been offering I'll totally put this out to your community if they'd like as well, is that I've been offering my 1-hour strategy session, which I normally charge $75 for, and then I'm just giving that away for free right now. And so the way I do that is that I use a tool that's called Calendly. And you don't have to use Calendly, but really what it is it gives you the opportunity to create your own your own calendar, kind of what type of a meeting do you want it to be at 30 minutes. You can put in pre-qualifying questions that you want them to ask before scheduling. And so it's a great way and it integrates with your calendar, right? So you can say, hey, right now, go into Calendly and create a 15 minutes, 30 minute, whatever, one-on-one, let's connect, let's have coffee, whatever, it's just another great way for you to put that out there and give them the option to just schedule some time with you one-on-one, because the Zoom can be with multiple people, right? But maybe they want to have a one-on-one with you as well. And so, that's just kind of another way of putting yourself out there and just saying, hey, like you say, coming top of mind and top of heart also.
That's great, Karen. And I just love on like your sessions, by the way, I've had my agents have gone to your hour session, and it's just been enlightening to them. It's just been awesome. For those of you that have an assistant, and I actually have my assistant working with Karen, so that my assistant can do a lot of that stuff, so I can go play and have fun and stuff.
Go to the beach.
There's a lot of different angles to that, and just another thing that comes to mind is, like, I have some resources for $8 an hour. These people are, I don't know, in the Philippines or whatever, but they're just wonderful and can help you do a lot of that, stuff. And if you don't have that kind of money right now, come to me. I'll show you how to earn lots of money, make lots of money, and build your wealth. But I just love it, Karen, and I thank you for your free session. Other thoughts that you want to share with us?
It's just kind of all about what I was saying, is I think that if you can either use this time to be very engaging and informative and nurturing the businesses, or you can hibernate.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that this is the time to be hibernating at all. It's really important to be, just try and be visible. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to be on camera, and they have all those issues. And you don't necessarily have to be, like I said, you could pull in other experts or write blog articles or pull in old videos of other people. You don't have to be the one that's always on camera. But I will say, and you know what I'm going to say, you got to get over it. Get over it. Because it's your face and it's you that your community wants to build a relationship with. So
they want to love you, and no matter how critical you are about you, that you're beautiful, and in your own way, that everybody has different preferences, if you will. So it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, that there are people in the world that will love you and people that won't. And hey, that's how it is, no matter how beautiful you are or whatever. And so, so get out there and do that. But like you say, hey, if anything, start, just connect with blogs, call them at least, on that. But there you go. These are the 10 ways to stay relevant and on top of mind and top of heart using social media. And with our expert, the expert, America's social media expert, especially again for us real estate agents and brokers, that Karen Albert, she's at BehindYourCurtain.com. Connect with her, get that free video. In fact, you can connect with either one of us to get that recap with those 10 points, just in case you didn't get them there. And so we're here to help you become your greatest possibility. And I know nobody else better than Karen to help you in your social media. So thank you so much for being on the show today, Karen.
My pleasure, Dr. Hank. Thank you. Always grateful.
You're just the best. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.